What's happening? What's the dealio? Hope y'all doing okay. It's your boy 2 Ones in the building, of course. Hope y'all having a blessed one, man. As always, I appreciate y'all. As always, I'm waving at my gang stalking people as I'm walking down the street. All that kind of shit. But anyway, God bless y'all, man, and thank y'all for always tuning in. Just know in life that love comes from places that are unexpected, not expected. You understand? A lot of times that's what it is. That's just what it is. You'll get the love from unexpected places. But as long as you get it, it's all right. But if you go back and look, if a lot of y'all go back and look, you can remember seeing these little cars sitting in certain spots where you at, or you can remember certain connections and people connecting together. Your demise was planned years in advance. The plot to bring you down starts very early. Remember that. A lot of children are attacked inside the womb. Probably done had so many times that people that tried to take you, just make it look like accident or poison you, and you still ain't went nowhere. Your demise is planned years in advance by a bunch of people, maybe around you or maybe know of you. It's just that simple. Everybody's shaking hands with each other. Just go back and look. Oh, such and such friends with this. Oh, they on each other page. They just think about that for a second. Then you be surprised when you tell somebody close to you about somebody, and they don't look surprised or they don't care, because there's a connection there. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't no your side. You understand what I'm saying? If you look back, you can put all the pieces together. You understand? They plan your demise, so they think you're gonna years in advance, man. These people bound. They knew you was bound to wake up sooner or later. They knew chosen ones was bound to wake up sooner or later, man. So the scope been on you, but it's the ages and these people, some people around you that just don't want you to have shit. Don't have your best interest, like I said before. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all have come from the straight gutter, the straight slums, and people don't want you to make it out of there. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get to that later. But your demise is planned. You just didn't know it. You didn't. A lot of situations in relationships are probably gone, and you sitting back like, huh? But see, it's planned, all planned out, and they think you crazy because all you want to do, all you want is secrets to be revealed, and be truly, and have people around you that's truly honest. And then that's not to say everybody wasn't. You know what I mean? But people that are obsessed with you will anger you. So you know what I mean? It's like dating a narcissist or being with a narcissist, and you probably ain't been with them in like 10, 11 years, something like that. And them motherfuckers, them motherfuckers still got stalking, still got assets. They done use every resource it is possible, connections, even phony friends. They do the same thing. Family got connections to government, so they use them. People play with your money through human resources. They do all this. They be doing all this crap, and in the end, you just gonna look back and laugh at all of it. It take just this many people, just this many neighborhood of people, just this many people to keep an eye on you. Why? That itself should let everybody that's going through this know the power that you possess. I know it seems weird because you just want to be left the hell alone. I get it, but it is what it is. And narcissists will tell a lie to the new supply in a minute. You going out, and you wondering why. You wondering why the nigga she with want to fight you. Because she done sat there and told her all these lies about you. The narcissist will lie to the new supply, man or woman. They'll do it. And have somebody that don't know you from nothing don't like you. Why? And then they love to try to urge it on by comparing y'all, and that pisses that person off. And then that person, see, it's a narcissist has to do things like that. The attention, their ego, the attention. They already don't feel good about themselves. Some of them, a lot of them. So they need you to feed them. That's all it is. A narcissist would love to see two females out there pulling their damn tracks out, rolling around in the grass over him. He's sitting back just chilling. Y'all out there fighting. For what? Because he'd go back to back between y'all, running his mouth like a female. Same thing with a woman. You not with this nigga no more. But all you do is talk about this nigga with the nigga you with now. Now that nigga don't like this nigga. Why? That nigga ain't never had a conversation with you a day in his life. Why you don't like him? Because all she do is yap, 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 yap. Oh, well, such and such did that kind of stuff like that. That makes him pissed off because he got to hear your name all the time. Now he want to attack. But that's the narcissist plan. That's what they want. They want you to act a fool about them. Because they can't feed themselves. There is no self-love. They don't have no way of feeling good about themselves unless other people do it. Facts. You understand what I'm saying? And be you around everyone. Nothing should irritate you more than somebody that got you around and then they get around somebody else, they think they feel like they got more, or just anybody in particular, and they try to treat you different. Get rid of that person. That ain't your friend. Straight up. That's a handler ass nigga that's trying to make you feel low. That's the type of nigga or female to go in their house or something and say, oh, Carolyn, we told Carolyn you was here. Carolyn like, ugh, and then Carolyn ain't did no shit like that. It's just always to make you feel like beneath them. Never let a nigga or a woman, little boy or little girl you, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, because you somebody and you special as hell. It's a privilege for them to be around you just as well. So don't let nobody lower your value like that. Be you around everyone. You shouldn't want to be around nobody that when somebody else get ready to come on, they got to dress up and do all this. They got to get stuff in order. And then they got to treat you, want you to, no. If I can't be me, I be out. It's just that simple. It's just that simple, man. Be you around everyone. And don't be around nobody that treats you different around somebody else. You can't treat me the same, it's a wrap. That's respect. They have tried to build this thing around me and a lot of y'all to where we are stuck. Even with taxes, they did it with taxes. They doing it with Social Security. They doing it. They see they got all this so-called power. Somebody think that these connections they got won't get their ass locked up or worse. Watch and see what happens. I like telling people their future that think they can play with me. I like people that think they can play with me, and when I'm not even working, they still following me around. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna never break, and don't y'all break neither. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I come from the slums, okay? If you're from the South, you know how it is down here. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't change a lot for nothing because I love where I'm from. I represent, but I'm finna keep it 100 right now and just break this down. Eudora, Arkansas. They say it's supposedly founded in 1904, but in 1857, it was immigrants that stumbled upon this land, right? Which was a plantation named after Eudora. Let me make sure I got this right. Yeah. Buried in Eudora, Arkansas was the name of an earlier plantation named after Francis Eudora James, who died in 1858 at age 4. Her father was E.C. James. According to the Encyclopedia of Arkansas, the plantation, located in what now is called Eudora, was owned by Eudora St. James, her father. So, it's one of the largest plantations in Arkansas in terms of acres of land and enslaved population. That's where I come from. The land of the catfish capital and the land of the cotton fields. Poverty stricken at its finest. But that's my fucking town. But what I'm explaining to you is this. When you come from where I come from, a lot of the stuff that you see, it excites you, but some people keep their morals intact. When you're a country boy, a lot of us keep our morals intact. We don't get to that upper echelon and want to go all the way through because we know what's there. But that's a plantation. That town. 3 stores, 2 gas stations, no police department. The last time a black man or a black boy messed with a white girl, they found him in a swimming pool with his legs tied to a brick. And that wasn't in no 1970, 1980, 1990. Ladies and gentlemen, that was in the 2000s. You understand what I'm saying? I was born in 1977. That is when they had a ride in Eudora, Arkansas, a race ride. So that town has been segregated for years. You're not finna go out in Eudora and see a group of white kids kicking it with black kids. You're not finna see none of that. That's what they did to that place. But you can go to Hamburg, but you can go to Star City and probably find that. But you ain't gonna find that in Eudora. It's a plantation. And the thing that angers me is that a lot of times in a lot of situations, y'all, we expect people when people take over for things to get better, but actually it doesn't. They find another way to make it just like President Obama was a good president, right? That's what a lot of people think a good president. But what did they let him do? Same-sex marriages wasn't passed in Arkansas until he got in office. But you do what you do. I just say keep the kids out of it. But he's in interviews talking about little boys finding out somebody else is gay and not feeling bad about it. No, some hairy-ass man or overgrown-ass woman touched that little boy and made him feel that way. Or little girl. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? Straight up. Going to the cotton field. Chopping that cotton. The cooler's on the back of the truck. End of the day, you get your money. The white man come riding out on this thing. It ain't nothing but that's all it is. It's just like it's slavery, bro. And then for people not to want you or not to want nobody to make it out of that, to pick somebody that they want to curse and to keep in poverty or keep enslaved, not to ever want them to see not to ever want somebody to have love, not to ever want nobody to have money, not to ever want nobody to like that person, man. You cut every single motherfucking body off that do that to you. That feel that when you figure out that that's it's over with. You can't help their sickness. You can't help what they believe in. You can't help that they don't like what you're doing. To hell with it. There is no walking through doors for chosen ones. You understand? No matter how much they try to torture, no matter how much they try to do this, it's just you wondering why people of God continue to stand and continue not to fall. It's because they're people of God. He is living through people out here. And you going up against that, you are going to, you're asking for a disaster. And you wonder why your life is in shit now. Because you was laughing when you was doing shit to somebody. All these connections you got, all these motherfucking government, these covenants that you tied yourself to before your kids was even born, that ain't gonna save you from God. It ain't gonna save you. You can sacrifice and you can do whatever you want. You can smear a person's name. You can say he touched children and that's a lie. You can do all this shit. You can say he a drug addict. Oh, he can't live on all this. You can shut her down and say she ain't a good mama. You can say she doing all and she doing the best she can. It's always the one that's busting their ass doing the best they can, ain't bothering nobody. But since you don't want to cooperate in this matrix ass, made up ass world where can't nobody just dress themselves up and get on camera, they got to get ready to perform. Like everything is a damn audition. No, it's reality. People's lives are not meant to be played with like people playing with people's lives around here in this world. And people are bringing light to it. You can't play with people. Energy vampires. I can't hate. I cannot stand you, Nick. These dudes, man. I can't stand you dudes. You know what I mean? I can't. These niggas be worse than the women. They do everything but cut your ties. But that's I had to get that off my chest, man. Hometown is a fucking plantation, bro. Real life. And that's just what it is. And they don't never want nothing there. They don't never want nothing there. You just supposed to grow old and die. That's it. Hell no. Don't make no sense, bro. It's ridiculous, man. But it is what it is, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for always listening, man. You know what I mean? Just continue to do you, man. You here to lead everybody into the new earth. That's all it is, man. That's what the fuss is about. You understand? What goes up must come down, right? The devil started up. He finna go down into the flames. And everybody that pledged allegiance to him going with it. They don't believe in it, man. They don't believe in it, man. But it's true. My prayers go out to all y'all, man. Hoping that y'all are safe and sound. God bless y'all, man. Y'all continue to stay up, man. Thank you for continuing to watch Royal 11, man. Thank y'all for rocking with me, man. I appreciate it. Love comes from unexpected places. Don't ever forget that. As long as it comes. If you don't get it, you got it for yourself. And the Lord is always there. It's hot as hell, but I had to take that walk. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it.